Hey guys, I had exactly 2 hours sleep. 2 hours. Think I'm gonna be up for a few hours and then go to sleep. Try to stay in bed for at least 10 hours. When is nightfall? In like 5 hours. Those bastards are still doing renovations up there. The drill, it's like shell shocked, drill shocked. Drill shocked, that's the word. Drill shocked. Anyways, today's stream, as I put in the message, is gonna be in 2 parts. We're going to have this early stream here for a few hours. And then very late, very late, second part of the stream. Usually where I'm already offline, it's gonna be a very late stream. Great bit prospectors are gone. So we're still allied with Naggarond and Harganet. This is trifecta alliance between Dark Elves. And we are pretty much murdering everybody. At war with Karak-Zor, Knights of the Flame, Sternberg, Clan Pestilence, Last Defenders, and Order of Lore Masters. Naggarond has 64 regions. Harganet has 44. We have about 40, I think. Clan Pestilence is down to 7. Last Defender is down to 6. And Order of Lore Masters is down to 3. And look what 3 they have. This one, and this one here. They have escaped to the end of the world. Hey Marky, good morning. Yeah, so we are very close to domination, Victor, very close. Our allies are sending armies, we are sending armies, and soon there'll be no more of these major factions, and we'll have a domination victory. We just need to destroy Last Defenders, Clan Pestilence, and Order of Lore Masters, and that's it, we win. Okay. This is our Admiral, huh?
Lord of the Black Court.
This is not a really good army here.
Dreadlord.
What the hell is this? Bunch of witch elves. Madness of Cain. Drop melee defense and speed and they go into a rampage. They look like a strong offensive unit, but they're like no defense. No defense. We have a besiege this city here.
Go, kill!
If I attack this city now, Harganet will assist us with what, 2 armies?
Destruction!
Maybe even 2 armies. Let's get our arc closer.
Set the sails.
Oh, the ruin's been taken by Naggarond. I think we can get this in range. Yoo-hoo! Got it.
For Cain!
Ooh. We have an allied army here. Bunch of Dark Riders. Not the good kind. It's a really good defense here. Really good defense here. We have allies in the arc, so this is gonna be a large battle already at the beginning.
Death
Go.
to all enemies!
We need to breach a wall so our allies can get in. Harganet has so many armies, it's like crazy. They have like 7 armies already in Southlands. Hopefully I last at least 3 hours here. Okay. So our allies are coming from this area here. Which means we kinda have to attack the right side of the wall.
Druki tyrant!
Right side. They have actually a lot of stuff in this city. And I mean a lot of stuff. We would had trouble destroying everything ourselves. Thank God for allies, huh? Look at this, the battlefield, it's so beautiful. There has to be a playable faction that starts in an area like this. Any of the humans, please, any of the humans.
We will draw this place into madness.
We'll throw this place into madness. But you didn't know that we were part of the chaos. Let's put our lord here. Well, what's our Mr. Resistance? 55, 3% ward save. That's really high. It's really high. 35 and 20, huh? That wizard side here. Hey, Sky brother, good morning. Wish it was a good morning, man. I wish it was a good morning. When I go to sleep, guys, when I go to sleep in a few hours, I'm not getting up out of bed. My back start hurting. I need to stay in the bed for 10 hours. Go to sleep, I can't sleep. Go to sleep in about 3 to 4 hours. Those bastards with drilling and banging interrupted my all my sleep schedule. All messed up. What are we gonna do with the Hydras here? Hydras don't even care about the towers. There's so much regeneration. And also missile resistance and physical resistance. 35 and 10. 35 and 10. So what do we have here? I guess we should start here. They have a very large garrison inside. Like, it would have taken some effort to take this city.
Scourge of the West. Advancing.
What the hell are these towers?
Fire on them, lads.
Holy shit, they have tier 3 towers. Tier 3 towers. Humans were busy building a city in the middle of the desert. Okay, our allies are here. Who called? What the hell is this? So much horse in open field, Ned. However this meme goes. Think call or hear him here. We need. What is your heavy infantry, man?
Rage. Pushing forward.
Nice one, nice one.
Advancing.
So what? That's a bright wizard. I'm gonna kill him first. I'm gonna kill that guy first. We have a bunch of buttons here to click. Bunch of buttons here to click. What's the guy? James? What is the guy? James? This guy's named Bright Wizard. Hell isn't this name Bright Wizard? This guy, James Witzenheimer, I'm coming. You're first to die.
Servant of Hecate.
We get too close, we're gonna get banged by the artillery. Let's send the dragon. Not to you, that guy. Oh, what the hell is that? Another guy? Sergov? Oh, he heard me. Look at this.
Advancing.
He heard me.
At once.
Coming back. Let's go kill him. Yoo-hoo! Kaboom! There goes our Uyghur. What does Barton do? I don't know, but we're gonna click them all here. Hopefully the wall doesn't collapse.
Dreadlord. On the march.
here. Actually trying to breach the wall themselves. Look at that guy. Not that guy. Not that guy. Like 3 heroes here. The other one escaped. Oh, that guy. That guy. 3 bright wizards here. Look at that guy. How do you miss a wizard with a dragon? Somebody explain this to me. They're doing some splash here. Those are Demigryph Knights, huh? Look at these babies. Don't want to attack these babies with a dragon. He missed this guy 3 times. She missed the guy. Oh my god, what the hell? I forgot to move the Lord, god damn it! He's dead, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Come on, guys. This is not a new thing here happening, man. How does this happen again? At least those 2 wizards died as well. Either I can region here. Yeah, let's can shoot this side. Haven't even used my healing potion. Sujuk says if you get assigned to Elch's army, stay far away from the walls. No, man. The most dangerous place in my army is the cavalry. Is the cavalry. If you're part of the cavalry, you're part of special forces, and they always get killed. The most dangerous place in my army is definitely the horse. That's since the day of Rome 2. Don't want to be a cavalryman in my army. Yeah, there's a little friendly fire there. They'll be fine. They get up. Those Demigryphs are really doing some damage from the other side. Yeah, it's fine. There's the other Hydra go here. I send my infantry closer, they're gonna get hit by armored artillery. Are we in melee here? What the hell? Nobody's there. Come on, man, nobody's there. Those guys are routed. What the hell is this? One guy is routing, the Hydra can't use the bread. This is the second unit of Demigryphs coming. Kaboom! There you go, Demigryphs. 32 Demigryphs? Holy shit, they increased the size of the unit. It looks really menacing now, 32. What do we have here? I think that they, what is this? What is this? This is, Luminarch.
The dark shall reign.
Let's do some fireworks here. 10 weapon damage here. It's good hit by the Hydra. It's another Luminar. Man, the Luminar looks pretty good in the desert. Oh man, that Luminar got this again right. How do you like that, Luminar? Look at the damage. I'm gonna get terrified. That's terror. That's terror, bye bye. Hey Straklon, good morning. We have a very early stream today. Today's stream will be in 2 parts. I'm gonna have a very long sleep in a few hours.
Death has come.
Oh man. Don't even ask what happened to the Lord. Don't even ask. God, nobody saw that.
I have brought them ruin!
It's a battle with 0 casualties. We had casualties. Lost like 6 guys. $63,000. Yoo-hoo!
Search the place. Lord of the Black Court.
Who do we have here? Yes, these guys have taken command for now, huh? Why did the hero doesn't take command? What does the Black Archer say takes command? Now, I'm wondering if they fix this glitch. We'll see once we get somebody here.
Master of cruelty! Cloying stench lingers everywhere.
Oh wow, they fixed it.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
Okay, we don't care about this city. Where's the next target? Where are them last defenders? We have to go through the desert, huh? Tlaqua? I guess we go to the coast.
Do not cease!
Go through the ruins.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth. Sail, damn you!
Well, we're destroying. I mean, everybody's under attack. Like everybody, their mother is attacked, except these 2 regions here. Somehow he managed to get armies down here, and this is gonna be the last stand, I think. Might as well send my allies to attack these islands immediately. Argonaut can stay where they are.
No, Gracie, never.
Okay.
The people grow restless.
It's all fine.
From the shadows.
Morati has it planned. I think we're gonna send Morati to one of those islands. This is we can raise this one while we're on. Look at that movement range, that's beautiful. Beautiful movement range, we need to land there.
Phoenix.
Look at this movement. Why do we have so much movement? I don't know, I'll take it.
The people are displeased.
Top island is turning black. Too much fapping. How much is left for domination? We have just destroyed the Clan Pestilence, lost defenders, and Order of Lord Masters. They don't even have 15 regions between each other, I think. It's 15 maybe total. And they're getting attacked from all sides.
At your command.
Yeah.
Cease your provocations. Cruelty and violence. Bloodshed.
That's coming. It's gonna be happening. Battle skills do we have here? Chief Master, Night Lord. Chief Master, Night Lord. And we see when I see any actions here. Hold on. We actually want to keep them for the public order.
Speak.
I'm gonna try some witch elves here.
Command the winds.
And no more Savage Orcs here. This looks a little scary, man. Undead controlling this much land. Necrarch's Brotherhood, 17 regions, number 2. Vampire Coast, 16 regions, number 4. Serious Empire, 7 and 8. Vampire Coast might just keep attacking the guys in the Southlands. I think there's not gonna be no war with the Undead. Our enemies are really diminished and they're pretty much life support.
I command the winds.
Let's send her to the Southlands.
Leaving.
Poor Savage Orcs hiding on this peninsula here. Where's this moon range? Must be the event is global. It's not even showing it's there. Dark Library of Hoet. The Lord Master of High Elves, the Lord Masters of High Elves, great take pride. What? Lord Masters of the High Elves. I guess they forgot to switch the words. Take great pride in their vast scroll collections. They've been confusing me here, man. My English is not my first language. You can't confuse me like that. Okay. Send this guy through the desert.
Soon I'll be all powerful.
10k HP on that unit. Got a quest for a rogue army. Oh, there's no more quest for the rogue army. We got it when the game saved. I mean, the game if you're playing Legendary, guys, keep in mind you start the turn and you're saying like, oh, I'm done for the day. Keep in mind if you got any events or missions happening on that turn, this is not saved. The game saves before the events and missions. And then when you load it, there is no event or the mission. So you need to save the game if you want to keep the event for the next time you load the game. Before we ended last night, there was an event for the Rogue Army. And there is no such thing as Rogue Army in Legendary right now. So it's no longer here. Well, they also need to fix this scroll speed, man. Scroll speed. Too many regions goes too fast down.
Dark purpose.
The whispers grow louder.
Order Lord Masters, they have 3 regions, and all 3 in the southern Southlands. Suddenburg is done. We sacked their city, and now that the enemy has captured it. Okay, they raised the Sabatun. There are so many armies from our allies moving currently into position to murder people. This campaign is over in like 10 turns. Maybe 10 to 25. It really depends how effective they're gonna be at defeating the remaining enemy armies. I think it's gonna be domination victory before 200 turns. We had a very slow start. I haven't even tried the Cold War Knights or the Cold War Dread Knights or the Witch Elves. Only seen them in action with other factions. They don't look really that good. This game, the Teclis are still fighting each other as well. Admiral Delect. Grey Vanquisher. The Hargonet was really crazy this campaign. It's one of the other Dark Elf factions. Initially they were even stronger than Nagarond. Hey little brother! Yoo-hoo! I'm pretty much running on fumes here, guys. Zombie mode. Waiting for nightfall so I can go to sleep. Need a really good night rest. Can't wait for the Karl Franz campaign. Oh, it's gonna be glorious, delivering freedom for the whole world. Glorious. Couldn't even play Elix today, man. I started playing Elix, played for like 30 minutes, then I went to bed. 3 hours later. It's like I never had any sleep. You're playing your first playthrough with Malekith at the moment on 1060. Odd, any tips? Well, the main tip for the Dark Elves would be to use only one province for slavery. Stack your income in one province. I have not played with Malekith yet myself, but you're gonna have to find out what is your best province in the area. Maybe even your capital. Don't save slaves anywhere else until the capital is over 90%. And you build all the slave buildings in every region. I'm liking Elix, I'm enjoying it, It's brutally hard, man. Brutally hard on the ultra difficulty. It's all I expected, really. I was a little worried after the Reason 2 and Reason 3. It's more like Gothic 2 and Reason 1. The good stuff. In other buildings, well, you don't need more than 2 recruitment. You get 1 recruitment province, and then you know, as you expand, you might get more. But you get the usual: public order, defenses, economy. For the Dark Elves, you know, you don't want to spread the slaves around. You want to use them in 1 province. Guess Malekith's gonna be the one invading Ultron. What science of Tesnik? Come on, there is no such army. Go away. You see, a rogue army. What rogue army? And so here in the capital we have over 19,000 income. Can easily go up to 25,000, and this is only 3 regions. The key is to build the slave keeping buildings in every region, so it all add up. It's gonna be your main economy. In province next to it, I have all my military, basic and advanced, and the income here don't really matter. Once Iron Peaks has over 90% slaves, the rest of the slaves will go to Ishmus of Lastria, which we can currently no more slaves, because there's not enough slaves in Iron Peaks. Okay. This is what is a dead hag. 25. Already has all the good stuff. I guess I got health next. I'm gonna be getting which else here. So we need to get rid of Teclis here. He's actually recruiting some serious stuff here. HS Pokémon, well, congratulations, you have discovered horse archery. Okay.
The ocean awaits.
Cruel Dreadlord.
So, what the hell is here? We need to get rid of the rest of the Cloud Pestilence.
The colours.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Be prepared for slaughter. Favored of the Witch King.
Sorcerer's Shadows. Let's we'll just get the rest of the spells here.
Watch from the shadows.
What is this army here?
No.
Move to the other side. It's a little risky to try to land here. We approach the island and they send everything to attack us, and we might lose this army. On land, they have no chance.
Such delights.
On land. Yes, I confused you guys. My bad, HS Pokemon. I'm sorry. Yeah. No name, yeah. Congratulations, discard horse archery.
Trim
Okay.
the sail.
My bad. There you go. My bad. Okay.
Nagaroth warrior.
The rebellions will be here. In 9 turns, huh? We might actually avoid it. This is available in 4 turns. Yeah, Nagaron is taking the capital though. Rebellion here, I don't think it's avoidable. I mean, there was the rebellion actually, I think it happened already.
I have
It was
dark
destroyed.
purpose.
Our allies will destroy them if they happen. Let's try to fortify
Corruption
here.
is spreading.
Superbike? What the hell is this? 1990s? Hey, Jebediah! Yoo-hoo! Okay, what do we have here? We have 3 armies and one Black Ark. That's why I'm making so much income. To be honest, I don't really care about recruiting anything else. It's gonna take a cell balance to get the Lord to even rank 10. We will use what we have here.
Morathi.
Not a fan to recruit Trash Lords just to give them an elite army. Unless we really need it.
Lord of the Black Court.
That helmet almost looks like a bed Photoshop, man. I don't know. Helmet looks almost like a bed Photoshop. Hey, friend Jenkins! Yoo-hoo! Thanks for the host. Thanks for the host. I need to survive another 3-4 hours, man. Need to survive another 3-4 hours. Ben Jenkins, I've been playing Techless. I've been watching some of it. You know, and I kept laughing, you know, to those people who said, you know, Techless is easy. Those guys must be playing on a much lower difficulty than just auto-resolve stuff. Yeah, we have a early stream for a few hours, and it's gonna be a very late stream on part 2. You can hope here 3 hours of uptime, maybe 4, we'll see. I would love to be up until night time, then get a really long sleep. We need a good sleep. And then when I wake up, we're gonna have part 2. Schedule, like I already announced, it's gonna be messed up for a few weeks. With magic being good. What the hell? Magic being good in Warhammer 1 as well, man, with the Emperor. Who here has seen my last Emperor campaign when we min-maxed Volkmar? I don't think I don't know. I don't think no. No, it will just divide the viewers, man. Just divide the viewers. Games like that, it's just gonna be on a request. Somebody have requested it with the Man the Month request. I would stream it for 5 days. But the game takes way more than 5 days to complete. If you're playing ultra difficulty, you need triple that. I'm just gonna be playing it on and off, you know, for a few months. You know, few hour, you know, an hour here, half an hour there. The progression is super slow, and the exploration is really nice. Tsuki Sakimuri Seder says, somebody please explain to me the decision process when it comes to speccing Lightning Strike. Well, some people want to have the option to disable the reinforcements, because they can handle 1 versus 2. It's very situational and very convenient when it happens. Well, Calphalans with rank 40 will have super great swords. Super great swords.
I have no time, so make it quick.
So if you if you don't ever want to get outnumbered while attacking, Lightning Strike is the way to go. Keep in mind, it does not cancel the reinforcements from the settlement itself when you're attacking the settlement. Just cancels the reinforcements from outside the settlement. Lightning Strike is a very noob-friendly skill, and until you get confidence in your ability to fight serious battles and large battles, you should probably go for Lightning Strike.
What is it you seek? I am most intrigued to hear.
Downtown Cabby, no. Another thing with Elex, you know, the game is kind of demanding. I would need to lower the quality quite a bit to stream it, or I don't even save it. Elex is a guilty pleasure. Guilty pleasure. I'm cheating on you guys. I must have died like 50 times in 16 hours, man. It's so much fun. Stop shitting on us. Cheating, not cheating, cheating. I might have played 16 hours of it in 6 days, and 3 hours was like left at AFK, or 4. It's a very, very chillax game, you know, until you meet the enemies you can't beat. That's a good Suki, very, very good. I'm tired, I'm like 98% zombie right now, but I still have more brain cells than the AI. I'm gonna go to sleep in a few hours. I'm gonna be sleeping for like 10 hours at least.
Sorceress of Gron.
Shadows.
What do we have here? Nothing, huh?
No stopping me.
It's a Skaven army there.
Feel my rage.
So, what is the magic resistance now? So we have 20% ward save. This is Morathi, our legendary lord. We have 35 physical resistance. We have 15 missile resistance and 70 magic resistance. Which means if somebody has a magical weapon, he'll do no damage.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Thank you for using your Twitch Prime here, Valentina's Bodyguard. So with 70% magic resistance and 20% ward save, she probably mitigates most of the damage. But it's only 43 armor. 43 armor, so some damage will still go through.
For the Witch King.
What do we do with this element here? If I raise it, Skaven might just take it over. Do I ever care about this element? Our allies could replenish here. I'll take it for a second. We're not even gonna bother keeping it.
Cain flows through me.
There's a Skaven army there.
No, Gracie, never.
Half of it, it's almost half of it is trash. Not really half of it. 5 units are trash. Everything else is okay.
No, you failed.
So they have an army here. We need to get rid of them here. Let's send the Black Ark. We can send an army like that sail to the island.
Yes.
They might have more than us. I'll send the Ark.
Anchors away.
Southlands are slowly getting overrun by Dark Elves. Our Trifecta Alliance, us, Cult of Pleasure, Nagrond, and Harganet murdering everybody.
The ocean awaits. Unwise.
Is this the bastard from the north that survived in the sea here, troll us a little? How the hell did he get here?
Dreadlord, at your
Look at this. Look at all these armies here. What the hell, man? They're dead.
Your last mistake.
So a rebellion happened in Sofer or Koffer. We'll call it Koffer. Why the rebellion happened here if the capital is here? I'm confused.
Sweet rebellion.
So it's not always closest to the capital. Kofra. And these are undead.
The riots are moments away.
Okay.
Dreadlord.
What do we have here? Health.
What? For the Witch King.
Let's investigate this ruin.
Monstrous cruelty. Power.
It's Skaven, of course it's Skaven here. It's actually a vault settlement.
Warrior.
Because we use the we disembarked, it costs you a lot of movement, so we don't have movement this turn either.
Conquest lies ahead.
We're gonna attack that next turn.
My dark heart is yours.
What are we waiting here? Just waiting 3 more turns. 3 more turns. Public order is fine. 2, 4, 6, 8. Still 4 public order from these guys.
Corruption of the
I
vilest
have
sort.
dark purpose.
It's fine. +6 here, huh? Guess we'll get it to tier 5 before we switch to extra money. Let's find the rest of the Skaven. Our enemies, Last Defenders are down to 5 settlements, Order of the Lord Master is down to 3, and Clan Pestilence down to 7, so they together have 15 settlements. These 3 factions get destroyed, we have a domination victory. Let's second. it's a good thing these entrants are so long, man. I can go AFK, you guys can't even notice. These entrants are perfect time to you guys if you have any questions to ask in chat. We are playing this campaign until we get our hands on the Immortal Empires. Even if we finished it already. This is how I prefer to, I want to see what is happening. We could make this go 2 times faster. 2 times faster. You guys don't care if all of a sudden 10 turns later you see 20 stacks and you're gonna wonder where the hell they come from. What this guy's doing? What the hell did they move that army there? Pestilence is at war with Teclis. Have our cuff break after every turn in Immortal Empires. Well, you can turn off a lot of factions, you know. And the Sultans are about to get overrun by so many armies. This will no doubt lead to a lot of trespassing over the undead territories, and undead even declaring war on our allies. And Nemesis. How do the Black Arcs work? Well, they are kind of like a support naval force, which is supposed to raise the control of the sea. They act as a naval horde. They have growth, population. You build up things on it for recruitment. It has a large radius, and inside this radius offers assistance to any land battles with the bombardment abilities during battle. And also any lords within this radius can recruit units from the Ark. It's a very good flavor unit because after all the Dark Elves are slavers. Makes sense to have such things. Yeah, this is a domination one. It's almost done. It's possible to finish this one in a few hours, but no, it's not gonna happen in a few hours.
My path.
Yeah. Skaven in the capital.
I am yours. Voyaging. The waves call.
You can heal the whole army. See, I nerfed the healing army after the victory screen. What are you making, Roman? Purification crystal is very strong, very strong. It's a really great thing with the you know how the lizardmen work. Buff them if they are taking a heavy range fire, and then heal them during battle and after battle.
The very air is tainted.
Well, depends on the size of the battlefield and how fast they route. I think it's the same as before. Depends who you're fighting. You know, as a lizardman you're slow. Skaven are really fast. Maybe you're fighting Skaven, they route really fast from the battlefield, so you cannot really take your time. It really depends who you're fighting. Skaven route pretty fast. Pretty fast.
Mother of the Druki.
Stegadon any good? Yes, Stegadons are great. Stegadons are great. I think the Stegadon is even better than the ancient Stegadon because of the projectile, but it ends up in the end being just a bulky monstrosity. The range attack is better on a Stegadon, but the ancient Stegadon is better in melee. The Blazed Stegadon is one of my favorite units in the game.
Let all tremble.
Just so incredible, so incredible.
Guide us, Cain.
Yoo-hoo! That's a lot of Skaven here. That's a lot of Skaven here. That's a lot of Skaven here.
Marathi commands you. Fight.
Oh, I obey. The special artillery dinosaurs are not that great, you know. It's cool. Can do some damage. Requires micro shot while moving in between, you know, in between movement. You can't rely just to kill, you know, with range. It's more of a melee thing than a range thing. Range is just, you know, extra. Oh man, them bastards came have like 40 units in this city.
First sorceress. Mistress of whispers.
We are ready. Bolt throwers. Dark elves.
I'm gonna take that one. Eleanor is not that useful here, really.
Fell and foul. Sorceress of Growth.
I'm gonna take this one here. I have a healing potion back on him. On her. You guys stay in the back. We need to clear the wall first. I didn't even see what artillery they had. Like, just click button, let's go, let's go. Didn't even see what artillery they had. Might be something dangerous there. There's definitely an army inside with a strong garrison.
Dark Harbinger.
Whisper to me.
Shadowy Overseer.
Death
Yeah,
hand.
that's fine here. So, what do they have there? They have a Volt Blinding Cannon and a Plague Cloak Catapult.
Matriarch.
Also, Stone Vermin. This side is really exposed.
We are ready.
But they could get on the wall. They could also start shooting us.
Death hag.
First sorceress.
Yeah. We'll use our artillery before we do anything else. It's a lot of Skaven. While using artillery, they're gonna be using their menace below, their glitched sounds. So it's good for us. What do we have here? Hell, poison wind bombardiers. Oh, a lot of power here. They lose this army, it's gonna be really bad news for them. They're gonna have a lot of fun this battle. But what's the best thing to do here? What is this? Stoneworm? Yeah, we have a Dark Conduit. I'm so sorry, friend. Let me show you, how we do deal with the rodents. This is not even worth moving because of the artillery. Stop! Just got discovered, man. He just got discovered. These bastards, man. Go away. Go away, you glitched bastard. Hey, Runkel. Let's get our things closer here. They use like 3 menace, they have 2 more. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, use 4. Until you get in position, just have fun, boys. Have fun.
Swift.
But Hela's exactly in range there. Let's send our assassin here. How do they know I'm coming? It's giving her a lot of fun to fight until they start using glitched units. Well, was direct hit there. So what are we gonna do about this, huh? I have 3 heavy infantry here. Might as well breach the walls.
With fury, I go.
Yeah, you gotta take down the door. What the hell? Another one? How many can they spawn? This is like this number 7, right? That idiot. Yeah. We can get these things a little closer. Might move the artillery closer as well. I definitely want to shoot here. They might even move their things there. Send the Hydra here. It's like they know that we are here. Like they know. damage, beautiful.
Powerful! At once!
We need to kind of not this one, not this one. Some juice. What do we have here? Plague monks. It's not good to fight plague monks with this guy. And look at this density here, man. What the hell was that? You mad?
Behold my fury! Marathi! Hey! Feel my vengeance! Fury!
What the hell? Those Egypts. I love bullying this Skaven, man. They like did damage for damage. This will help. It's an Alana here. Oh my god. You're going to hell, boys. Right after we kill this Skaven, guys. They're trying to dodge the Skaven there. And more juice there. Send that Hydra in. What do we have here? The poor guy's terrified. Oh, too much terror for them here. Massacre! There's no lot to do with this guy. I need to move this guys yet. This game is live, man. 2 arms to Skaven, no problem. It's like 2000 dead rats here. We can get more power here. Drain her. And you drain her. Like mutually beneficial. What the hell are these abominations, man? They're still alive? Army? Who needs an army? Because of so many spells, look at this power recharge. Dark magic has the best power recharge in the game. The best. No competition.
Fury, come forth! My revenge comes.
Send the Hydra out to the other side. Send our heavy infantry now in.
Mother of the true king.
We have here. This is the Rick Heats already there. Those bastards there, they're artillery bastards. We need to go murder those guys. I mean black dragons though. No, we should have fun, friend. I don't give a shit. You wanna kill them, kill them.
Feel my vengeance.
Send our headed hag there. There are no stairs in this city. The dark mage has the best recharge. The power of darkness is really powerful.
Feel my fury.
How many spells did we cast? Did somebody count? I'm pretty sure we used over 150 power. Can't even compare to anything. It's more than Teclis. And believe me, Teclis is a battery. Teclis has ridiculous amount of power. Valhard, life stealing, Arcane Conduit, and a crazy amount of power as well.
Behold my fury. Eager for blood.
You can't even compare, man. You can't even compare. That Buster artillery shoot here. What's the point of having it in the game which is gonna get murdered? Heavy infantry is so weak in Warhammer 2 because of the Skaven and the Dark Elves.
Mother of vengeance.
Just good in the early game.
Cold-blooded killers. Nagarothi.
No army losses yet, unbelievable.
Deathhound.
Do we use any spells with Marathi? Yes, we use the Pillar Shades here twice. We use Soul Blight, we use Soul Stealer, and sometimes Melkot Miasma as well. Pretty much everything.
Deathhound. Mystery upon mystery. I thirst.
How does it do some healing here?
Darkness comes.
Oh, this boss is still not routed.
Feel my vengeance. Sister of the Dark Covenant. For Cain. Saradin. Moving forward.
Lost so much health on the wizards, but all the health came back.
Ravaging victims.
What kind of magic is still best now? It's because how the game works. It's still hard to top life. Life and the Lord of Empires. There's Blood, Life Bloom, regrowth, all very powerful.
The Hag Sorceress ascends.
Look at all that monies. Potion of foolhardiness. Look at that sack.
Leave no trinket behind.
We need money, right, guys? Never enough money.
I am the first sorceress.
I think they lost their only army here. If we stay inside, they might grief us.
No, Gracia, never wrong.
They might grief us here.
No.
But why would they? I think they're gonna ignore us because their army's on the way.
At your command. Dark and noble warrior.
Corruption of the violent Rookie.
Where is this guy? Going to the Fop Islands.
Set the sails.
Cruelty.
And they moved here now.
No, not fast.
Ooh, man, dark times, man. Dark times when you have to use such an army. Bastards fortified all these. This one is actually walled.
Cruel Dreadlord.
What are we missing here? I'm missing
We
a
are
wizard.
amongst them now.
Dreadlord of the Druki.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 armies in the area. You go here,
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
and we'll go somewhere else.
Power
We're not gonna
awaits
bother
me.
with this.
Sister of the Dark Convent, relics come forth.
Need my lord back. It's like 3 turns.
Favored of the Witch King.
These are assassin harasser,
Can you smell it?
and let's just dismantle this. Oh man,
Chill winds blow.
this is what 11,000 nearly. 7% decline per turn. Because of the sacrifice. So we need to destroy Clan Pestilence, Order of Lord Masters, and Last Defenders. They're all in the same area pretty much. Almost zero threat, except those Fop Islands down there. They might have 3 stacks down there, so it's really hard to approach. Even our 3 Dark Elf factions might send armies there and they will win every single time. Just because of how the combat destinations and retreat assist works. The one who is doing attacking has the advantage if they're so close. Like that time Teclis Nelson destroyed 4 stakes in an nail battle. But there is a lot of armies here. Yoo-hoo! Hey Mir. There's a lot of armies here. It's pretty much our trifecta alliance with the rest of the Dark Elves, with Hargonet and Nagarond, and the Undead who have the most power now. Am I starting a new schedule now? No. It's pretty much the same. You can use the command for schedule if you're wondering. My sleep has been messed up in the last week. Gonna be up for another probably 2-3 hours and then have a very long sleep. Yeah, enemies have like 20 or 24 stacks. Well, what sorcery is this? Well, the Dark Elves control 2/3 of the world. Order of Lord Master have confederated the Citadel of Dusk, Lothern, and Tor Elasor. I think these three. Both Nagrond and Harganet are military allies. We have a military alliance. Three of us basically dominate. We already have 50 provinces. We just have to destroy the remaining powers. And it's domination victory. Have neighbors stopped drilling now? Yeah. There's some banging today, a little drilling. Will destroy one confederation? No, we are keeping the alliance. Like you know, I call it our alliance trifecta. The great triumvirate. Cult of Pleasure, Nagrond, and Harganet.
I speak for the Druki. What is it you desire?
We're playing Mortal Empress next of this campaign. Hey Kevlin. Yoo-hoo. How many hours did you sleep? Like 3 hours. I'm going to sleep in 2 hours. If I last two more hours. I'm almost 99% zombie right now. I hear the Warriors of Chaos will have different starting locations. I'm looking forward to see this. In the Mortal Empress, yes, you can play with the old factions and new factions. You're eventually gonna be able to play with all the factions. What do we have here? What will I do when I finish this campaign for Mortal Empress? I will still keep playing this campaign. It's gonna be a short stream until they release it. Like 7 hours, you know. Holy shit, I'm in heaven. Look at this. This is like my wet dream battlefield. I love desert battlefields. And look at this. Against the undead. Undead are my favorite enemy. Favorite enemy. Very good struggle, yeah. Hey, Mr. Badger. Yoo-hoo! Why is the Yoo-hoo following with a holy shit? Why is the Yoo-hoo ever follow shit? Follow up. We haven't recruited a single unit of Bleak Swords. They're tier 2 unit, huh?
Death from afar.
They look like better swordsmen.
Our missiles will darken the skies.
Yeah, I posted the you know, the message that the stream is gonna have 2 parts a day. One is very early, and one is gonna be very, very, very late.
Bleak swords.
Hold on, somebody's ringing. One second, guys. Sorry for interrupting. Be right back. I'm back, boys. My favorite are High Elves and Lizardmen. In the order of what I liked the best, High Elves, Lizardmen, Skaven, Dark Elves. We still haven't played with the Old Legend Lords though. Something might change my opinion now when playing again next time, or with a different Legend Lord. Hey Helby, no problem man, no problem, you can ask questions here. So when you're moving on the campaign map, you hold the right mouse button and you move on the terrain. And on the left side here it will tell you the movement you're going to deplete. As long as you're holding the right mouse button, it will not start moving. The moment you release, it will start moving. And also options that I use, I turn off default run. I turn it off.
Bleak swords. Merciless warriors.
Gives me better control of the units most times.
Spears. Cold-blooded killers.
They have 2 creep horrors on the right side. I mean, it's obvious, man. We're going to see their intelligence. We're going to insult their intelligence by putting both spears on the right side.
We are ready. Dealers in death.
We don't want creep horrors to get any advantage because they have regeneration. Okay.
Dark shards. Nagorothy. Orders in death. Bleak swords. Battle calls.
We need to deal with those dogs.
Forward. On to slaughter.
Deal with those skirmish units, we get advantage.
On to slaughter.
From the sky.
I'm moving out. Moving out.
I have no chance against Dark Riders.
We are ready. Orders understood.
What the fuck are you doing in the back, man? Get your ass there. You gonna think we're doing military parade or some shit here.
And carnage awaits. Onward. Going. Onward.
It's a direct charge there. Bye bye.
Make them.
Look at that contract, man.
I'm moving out.
Okay, that's good.
Enemy's merciless warriors.
You need to shoot. You shoot this guy.
Dark shards.
Those are zombies. Give me a volley here.
Bleak swords.
Good here. Don't want to miss a charge. These guys have okay charge.
Swords.
Better than the graveyard. We don't need to charge with these units.
Cold-blooded killers.
Don't need to do anything there. And the graveyard actually taking damage in charge. I mean, look at this. The Bleak Swords are a tier below the graveyard. They should have no chance there. Those guys just melted there. When a large unit is fighting a smaller unit, you can easily shoot him.
Merciless warriors. For the king.
You can easily shoot him.
Dark riders.
The guys are alive because they have a good melee defense.
Dark shards. Blood for king. Advance, Druki.
I'm gonna fall back here.
And to destruction.
So use their disadvantage here.
Moving out.
That's slow. That's slow.
Advancing. We make them bleed.
Eager for battle.
Destroy.
No survivor.
Getting killed. It's another kill over here.
Bleak swords. Dark shards.
Wow.
Dark riders. The merciless host. Dark elves. Some blood for Cain.
This is disintegrating because they lost the battle. Okay, defended it for now. There's probably gonna be another rebellion. We can planish the list here. Ono Barkmir. Pressed into servitude, society's detritus may yet find gainful employment in the service of the state. Detritus.
Black-hearted rebel. Anchors away.
Yeah, that's the situation here. Losing our friendship with these guys because they hate more and more our allies. No doubt because they're trespassing. 3, 5, and 5. 3, 5, and 5.
Cruelty and violence.
Downton Cavey says, Elich, I have a new question as well. I don't have trouble in battle. I have issues with public order and dark magic income, as well as the regular currency income. What can I do to help this? Oh, so what faction are you playing? You're playing Weber Counts?
I am Morathi.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Noble of Nagaroth.
With vampire counts, they have very expensive infrastructure. You have to use Necromancer if you wanna get that tier 4 or 5 economy faster. With vampire counts, you start with technologies that give you growth, and both will give income. One from the repression buildings and one from the cities. And then you go into the corruption after that. The key with the vampires is not to overspend any money until you get your necromancy building and a vampire layer building, where your tier 4, tier 5 recruitment economy buildings. Don't overspend, like recruit too much. And don't think if you have like 20,000 then you should need to spend money. Save that for tier 4. In Dragonhof, immediately build both tier 4 economy buildings. When you deploy the Necromancer, it reduces the construction cost by 10%. Another 10% from the first campaign skill, and you can build up another 50% towards you know, the construction cost deduction. That's 35% total, but you're gonna have a 20-25%. And the vampires, they have very expensive buildings, so this will help. But the best thing what will help you with money, not overspend. Lizardmen, well, the Lizardmen have the highest quality of all factions in the game. And the key is not to get full armies. Not to get full armies. Get like 13-14 units and play with that. Don't use kings. Pile up treasury, build up infrastructure. And only recruit the second army if you really need to guard it. For example, if you have to play with Krogar, Krogar has probably the strongest starting location. You get the Kingdom of Beasts, you get the Golden Tower, fortify this, and just can go take this side, take the islands here. It's very strong. This all can be done with one army. Don't think what's the secret to min-maxing money, which I don't do that often because we don't have troubles managing money that much. But there is even more brutal version of managing money, which I did in the past before I even started streaming. So every army can have 20-20, but you don't need 20. I've been watching guys my campaign Warhammer 2 for the past 300 hours. And a lot of my armies have 20-20 just because, 20-20. Long live the OCD. But most of the battles, if not all, could have been fought with 18, 17, if not 15. And that saves you a lot of money long term. Especially early game. How you manage to have 1000 plus chivalry in turn 12 from Bretonnia? By repeatedly fighting the Greenskins incursions. They were coming every turn, and we were getting 3-2 turns per battle with 4 lords at the same time, while getting bonus chivalry for fighting Greenskins, and each lord adding chivalry per battle won and the traits. Bretonnia does not have upkeep increase on extra lords, so a good strategy with Bretonnia early game is to use extra lords to assist your main army instead of recruiting anything, like the peasants. A lord is almost like Knights of the Realm, which you can't even recruit at the beginning. And if they get to the Hippogriff, it's a killing machine, which can handle half the army itself. So you want the game at turn 12? No, you still have to sail and finish the final battle, the errant war. But you could do it before turn 40. You can do it before turn 40. I never really tried, to rush it like that. I could have done it once with Tony before turn 50. One day, I was waiting for the expansion of the Elder Scrolls Legends, and servers are down. And I'm like, oh, sure, let's start a campaign. It was Borderlo, I think. And 4 hours later, the campaign was finished. Or was it Carcassonne? I don't know anymore. Borderlo, Carcassonne, all one of them minor Bretonnian factions. Might have been Carcassonne. Or do we finish before the Greenskins and then Carcassonne after the Greenskins? It was Carcassonne, I think. You can finish a Bretonnian campaign under 3 hours if you concentrate and focus. In a campaign on Legendary, peasants are really bad. Peasants are really bad. Peasants are actually okay units, but the Legendary makes them bad. So I would not recommend peasants. They actually nerfed the single part part of the campaign on the peasants pretty bad, which makes no sense. Why do they adjust this in single player? And then they nerfed them in multiplayer as well, and they're just not good on Legendary. You can try hard. You can play with peasants, no problem. You can play if you're one of the try hard people, but a lot of people can have issues controlling a large cavalry army. Large cavalry army is insane. You just direct the charges units properly into their mass and it's a rout. Of course, I'm talking about Legendary. I have not played any other difficulty, John. I have not played any other difficulty, so I can't really give you advice on lower difficulty. All campaigns I play with Legendary. If the peasants are bad on Legendary and the cavalry is strong, just imagine how much more powerful cavalry is on normal difficulty. And how much more easier time you're gonna have, because the enemies will have less. The Bretonnian cavalry is ridiculously powerful, especially tier 4 and tier 5 units. And you can finish the game, like I did already a few times in Bretonnia, with tier 3 cavalry. Questing Knights, which are already very strong, and Knights of the Realm. Those cavalry units is pretty much all you need to finish the campaign. And you can recruit Grell Knights, Grell Guardians, Royal Hippogriff Knights, Royal Pegasus Knights, and even the Pegasus Knights. Very powerful stuff. I enjoy Warhammer 2, but I have never played Warhammer 1. Is it worth playing, or does Warhammer 2 surpass completely? The Warhammer 2 has improved a lot on the Warhammer 1, but you don't have the factions, great factions from Warhammer 1, and you're missing a lot. You're missing a lot. This is not even the big part of the game. You know, the Dark Elves, High Elves, Lizardmen, and the Skaven. In Warhammer 1, you have the Empire, you have the Vampire Cunts, you have the Dwarves, you have the Warriors of Chaos, you have the Beastmen, Wood Elves, Bretonnia, and the other factions. You're missing a lot if you don't play Warhammer 1, or if you're not gonna get Warhammer 1 for the Mortal Empires. Mortal Empires is pretty much gonna be a additional Warhammer 2 campaign. I highly recommend you get Warhammer 1, not even to play Warhammer 1, but to play Mortal Empire. There are really great factions in Warhammer 1, even better than the factions here. Yeah. You have 17 factions in Warhammer 1, 17. It's a lot of legendary lords you're missing. And sometimes it's not about the faction, it's gonna be about the legendary lord. You're gonna have fun playing with a specific legendary lord. Yeah, 17 factions in Warhammer 1. And they're eventually all gonna be playable in Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires campaign. Which is Warhammer 1 and Warhammer 2. Let me show you. What the hell is that the picture? Since we start talking about this, might as well show it. You're asking the wrong guy here. I would tell you it's all we're getting. Okay, this is the campaign you're gonna miss out if you don't get Warhammer 1. So this is going to be Mortal Empires. This is an update coming to Warhammer 2. If you have Warhammer 1 and Warhammer 2 together, you have access to this update. It's called the Mortal Empires campaign, and this is the world map. You can see they expanded more to the east, added the old world. They cut a part of Lastria, Southlands, Nagarond. But look at the size of this. Look how many playable factions. These are the playable factions right now. It's missing Norska. It's missing all the new factions they're going to add. This is the biggest Total War campaign yet. And all these icons you see on the map are factions that are playable. Right now, Warhammer 2, Warhammer 2, Warhammer 2, Warhammer 2, Warhammer 2, Warhammer 2, and Warhammer 2, Warhammer 2. So everything else is Warhammer 1. Plus, they are missing two factions, which are here and here. The Wulfric the Wanderer and Trog, which is the Norska factions, the Norska Scum, my second least favorite faction. And they're gonna be adding probably Tomb Kings here and other factions that they add to Warhammer 2. This is a lot of stuff. Who I'm going to play first? Looks like it's gonna be the Empire. This Griffon here. This is the Empire. This lands here. This lands here. The Vemperkans and the Empire are basically fighting for these territories, and the Chaos is coming from the other side. Norska from the north. You have some minor powers here, like Telia, Border Princess, Stalia, Kislev, which are not really playable, but they are, you know, like different factions. Can link this map? Yeah. Yeah, Kroger is at the end of the world in Kingdom of Beasts. I think Kroger will still have the best location. Can you tell us from first to last favorite factions? Oh man, I've not really played Hexoatl or Nagrond or Lothern, so can't really tell you. I haven't played the Clan Morse. It's hard, really. Well, let's see. The Empire, my favorite. Dwarves are my second favorite. Doesn't matter the dwarves or the Clan Angrund. Third and fourth is hard. It's between the Vemperkans and the High Elves. It's hard between those two. But after those, it's probably the Wood Elves. Probably the Wood Elves, and then the Lizardmen. And after that, I guess I would put either Bretonnia or Warriors of Chaos. I enjoy playing with the Beastmen. It's a very chillax campaign. Skaven is also a lot of fun. You know, it's the same tier with the Beastmen. I would put the Greenskin factions, the Bloody Hands, Crooked Moon, and the Greenskins at the bottom, and just next to the bottom I would put the Norska factions. After that is probably the minor Bretonnian factions and the Dark Elves. I like the Borderlord Carcassonne. To me, it makes no sense to play Borderlord Carcassonne when you can play Bretonnia. I'm a little silly. You can play Bretonnia, Borderloo, and Carcassonne. Then Bretonnians have three factions, but the Emperor has one faction. I mean, what the hell? They could have made Ostland or some another Empire faction playable. Ostland or the Ostermark, or even the Hochland. Three Bretonnian factions, but one Emperor faction? Come on, man. I think you're going to need the faction-specific DLCs like the Beastmen to play the Beastmen. You can say the Beastmen have 3 starting locations. Beastmen campaign is fun. It's fun. And if you haven't played Beastmen, you're missing out, man. You're missing out. Minotaurs are perversion. Beastman is like the ultimate predator, very chillax to play. One bad move, you're dead in the early game though.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
The Norska update for the Mortal updates will come after the Mortal Empires, from our Empire. What is that island? I will show it just one moment. Just one moment.
You filthy foul!
It's an Elven colony here. Star Tower. This island here. Do you like Monarchy? Yeah. Yeah.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
What do we have here?
Moving!
Our allies are coming to
Destruction!
overrun them here. We don't have to fight this one. There is no replenishment here though.
Destruction
Let's go kill the
lies
Hydras.
beyond.
I mean, we could have actually captured this settlement. I mean, you guys, you see? I'm a zombie here. I'm a zombie here. I'm going into battle to heal the Hydras, and we could have healed with a second Occupy. Oh man, I had like no sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep in like 2 hours. I like Dark Elves. I like the Dark Elves. But they're my least favorite elves though. They have few great things, but you can love everybody, man. You can love everybody. To me, the High Elves are just leagues ahead of Dark Elves. In both fun and as a faction. You know, it's preference, you know, taste. You know, how they call it. I even love Wood Elves way more than I love the Dark Elves. Like, Wood Elves is one of the most fun factions to play. Because the smart developers are overbuffed faction because of the bunch of crybabies. I think Hydra losing leadership against these peasants. Some factions are just so much fun, man. You can't not love them. Like the undead. Like the undead. Dwarves. But not really bits the Empire, man. It's the most interesting campaign out there. Come on, really? Damn glitch piece of shit. Clan rats killing a Hydra. Come on, shoot me now. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see a clan rat killing a Hydra. God damn it. It's like swordsman killing Chosen, man. Best thing is we didn't even need to go to this battle. I didn't even need to go to this battle. Just wasting time here, man. Just wasting time here. Hey, Avenard. Clan raids have routed a Hydra. What the fuck?
We are wavering.
God damn, broken is broken. Broken piece of shit. How do you guys have fun with this shit? I don't know. I don't know, man. I just couldn't use it.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
We're regenerating, by the way, if you don't notice this. The low health does not matter. We are growing additional heads. Okay, go away. Go away, scumbags. Hydra has the ability, another takes its place. It can be used 3 times. That's the best way to recover health. This one has taken damage. We get half a health here. Hey Mayday! Thank you for 2 months. We're just gonna sake and occupy this place, we're gonna be full next turn. I didn't even need to waste time here. It was a waste of time here, it's like a noob move. We just should have auto-resolved, saked and occupied. Who cares what happens to the
Leave
territory?
nothing behind. Dreadlord, awaiting
Yeah.
command. Cruel Dreadlord.
You see, the replenishment would happen anyways. Don't care about this territory, I realize he'll take it even if it drops to the rebels.
I am Morathi.
Don't care what happens to it.
Speak.
We have a bunch of high elves here spamming lords. And this is fortified with an army there.
Bewitching fury.
Ooh, Teclis is here. Teclis is here, huh? It's 4 sword masters.
Revenge awaits.
Hydra's are great, man. It's a tanky damage dealer. Not really a tank, but not even really a damage dealer. It's a combination of both.
Dark deeds. Yeah. Sword masters, huh? Sword masters, you say? Morathi.
What deeds await? Death hang!
Kane's chosen.
Bolt throwers! Blackguards!
Rank 7 there, huh?
Executioners!
Don't even have a single technology for execution or something.
Dark shards! The merciless host!
We'll see. Oh, my bad! Good morning. Everybody's here. Oh, there's a nice bird there. What's about the reinforcements?
At once.
Shades. For the king.
Final word. I am ready.
Look till that dragon. The dragon is dead. Like they know what's happening here.
Marathi. Going. At once. Ready. On to murder. Now. Now. On the move.
Nice start, dragon friend.
We are ready.
Okay, what are we gonna click here? Click some buttons here, huh? The Swordmaster's got terrified on contact. Contact, man.
Eager.
Marathi. At my command. By my hand.
Speed, Dati. Kill everything.
Send those executioners there. And quite a bit of cavalry here.
Write them down.
Look to the sky.
Not even good there. What we did there, it was not even good. Just a easy, safe move there.
Marathi move.
Easy, safe move. Could have been so much stronger there.
Blackguards. Onward. Slash. Kill.
Dead hand.
Shades. Moving out. To going.
On path with me.
We have terror there.
Ride it, King.
Blackguards. Advance, Rookie. My turn.
Shades are on life support, man.
Blood will flow. Dark shards.
Feel my fury.
Eglis is not even taking damage, man. He's damn Terminator there. Damn Terminator there.
Without question. Sorceress of gold. Star rises.
Death and destruction.
You guys seeing this idiot here? Where the hell they moving?
Ready. Battle call.
Where the hell they moving?
At once. Bend forward. Mother of the true king. Dead hand. It is so.
Not let Texas escape there.
Destruction awaits. Feel my fury. Hand sorceress.
It's good damage, it's good damage. He's fast as well.
Marathi. Heat maker.
Escape.
Shadowy of the sea.
Maybe he gets stuck here. Two more hits. Let him escape.
At my command. Soldiers of growth.
Come on, man. You knock. Oh, he's gonna
My
escape now.
revenge comes.
Sarrow then!
Look at the dead hag there, 188 kills. Nearly mint condition. So many heroes. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. They can't even fit on one hand, man. You have like 10 fingers in your hand. So many. It's few. Or you should say, why does he have several heroes here? Not so many. If I put 10 heroes in the army, then say so many heroes in the army. You have only 3 fingers? Oh man. But you are E.T.
I have seized it all.
Cain flows through me.
Heroes are the strongest units in the game after your lord.
Mother of the truth.
Simple as that. And it's a normal thing to have 3 heroes in the army. Unless you're vampire cunts, then way more. I mean, look at this. Look at this. We can still recruit 5, 9, 13 heroes. 13.
Druki Queen. This one is capable enough.
Some factions have stronger heroes, and you want to use more heroes in the army. And sometimes you just want to play with more heroes.
There's destruction everywhere.
Special here. Nothing on.
Ridiculous.
Dark and noble warrior. Of Nagaroth.
If you guys think you've seen perversions, you have not seen anything yet. Wait till we play the same faction again. My first Mortal Emperor's campaign will be the Empire. I played the Empire 10 times. So get ready, boys. Get a lot of tissues. Current Assassin is pretty much a duelist, melee expert, 101. Will take quite a bit of damage against, regular units. He can still fight a single unit. Don't have the armor, for serious fight against regular units. While a Dead Hag is it's a murder machine against infantry. It can even fight large units. It's super tanky and it does a lot of damage. Hidden Assassin is more a specialist, 1-1 against a lord or a hero. You don't even need to have a Hidden Assassin in the army. While Dead Hags, every army should have at least one. Okay. Dead Hags, one of the best things about Dark Elves is Dead Hags. Dead Hags, the slavery economy, their barracks, and the starting position. The barracks are just incredible as well. What the hell are we gonna click here? Oh, let's just click something.
Comes me.
Corruption of the vilest sort.
No, the range attacks on the assassins are crap. The reload is too high and the damage is too low. Reload too high. I mean, reload is too fast, and it's actually a bad thing. It gives you a fake damage.
Dreadnought.
Like, look at this. It's just a pile of stinking shit. 1126 damage. Absolute nonsense. So you can see damage 161, armor pierce damage 50, 2 projectiles, and 3.8 reload. That's a bunch of shit. The damage should go like 2 or 3 times up, and the reload should also go 2 or 3 times up. Not to mention the bad accuracy as well. Probably 2 or 3 out of 5 shots will miss. Unless you are shooting him in the face, and sometimes you're gonna miss as well. The range character damage is poorly scaled. It's because of the unit size. This not only affects performance, but also the gameplay. The health is scaled, but damage is not scaled. Hence, some units do way better on lower scale or higher scale. So you have a single unit with 10,000 damage, with 10,000 health, my bad, and a 500 damage. You go on a normal scale, it's gonna have 5,000 health and still the same damage. It should mess up the leadership and how the damage is dealt. Damage is not scaled and makes some units look pretty bad on ultra scale and overpowered on lower scales.
Certainly not.
1-on-1, this guy is crazy 1-on-1. But because of a low armor, he's relying on melee defense. The moment he gets tired, he's gonna get wrecked. And he cannot fight quality infantry units or several units at once. So he's a specialist 1-on-1. Who gives a shit about this? You can use Mario for that. And do use something instead in the army, like extra dead hug, or extra hider, or extra dragon. Dragon would probably be best instead of Candid Assassin. But the heroes are heroes, man. If you don't want to add extra micro to your micro options to your army, use a unit, don't use a hero. A lot of people are crying, why so many heroes? Why you use million heroes in your army? Those people can use more than 3 buttons on the keyboard, so you know they don't want to get overwhelmed. They think 1 hero per army, you know, is like a golden rule. The more heroes, the better. There's no limit. As many as you can control and you can equip. The heroes shit all over the other units. They're heroes after all. Assassins can take a lord in a second, not really, never. On a small scale, sure.
I am the first sorceress.
Dark and noble.
What are we gonna get here? 12,500 of this thing? Much of this technology makes no sense to me. Let's get the black iron armor for the garrisons.
Dark Lord.
I don't care about its element. We need to start destroying this, and we'll see what is happening here before we can actually send an army there.
I have dark.
These guys, I think they're gonna move, but they're gonna get sunk by this. There's probably like 3 arms on one of these islands. Hmm. 91. Don't even need to get anything really here.
This plague has not taken.
Our allies are coming, like, I mean, look at this. Army, 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 and more on the way. Skavens are soon to be dead. Soon to be dead. You just need one button out of this little win. Exactly, man. Exactly. Hey there, Aldacia. I play on Ultra, and I prefer Ultra, but some things are more balanced on large. Every scale, every single scale has something out of control. Small is totally broken, don't even touch it. The lower the scale, the more powerful is the cavalry, and it kind of gets disturbing. Even on large scale, the cavalry is much better. I find the cavalry just right on Ultra. On large and normal, the cavalry is overpowered. It really depends what cavalry units though. What is going on here? They're about to murder them all and they're still fighting each other. So it looks like they're leaving the islands because of all the Dark Elf army. Just think about it. Let's say you have 100 men infantry. Let's say 5 lines, 20 men each. And you're getting charged by a cavalry of 60. 4 lines, 15 each. Impact will be fine. All depends on your unit. Only the first 2 lines of cavalry will hit. But you have an extra line because it's larger scale. You get better bracing, better mass. Now, on a smaller scale, you lose a whole line. On a normal scale, you lose 2 lines. All of a sudden, your both lines, your whole unit actually delivers damage. And the enemy does not have that size anymore. No longer your back rows are useless. It's like the larger scale, the more men in your unit are acting as a reserve instead of performing and delivering stuff. Of course, on the larger scale, they perform and deliver stuff in the form of health and leadership, so they'll fight longer. On a lower scale, this is much lower because the damage dealt is much higher. So even the leadership goes down faster because of damage taken. It's different when 30 horses, 2 line hit 50 men. And then you know when you have 4 lines, only two lines hitting, and they brace them with the other half. You can't even go through them. The lower the scale, the higher chance the cavalry will actually go through the unit. You ever seen a cavalry charge in a movie or somewhere? The cavalry does not stop; they just go through the infantry. And this is not really possible on a high scale. Yoo-hoo! Bretonnian cavalry is very powerful. Don't need to change anything. They're very powerful. They're stronger than some of the other factions. People just don't know how to use them. Anybody who says Bretonnia is weak doesn't know how to play Bretonnians. Strong at positions, strong economy, strong units. Let me show you a few broken things here. Maybe you have not seen this yet. But you can broke things like this, and you don't even have to do it. Bretonnia is really strong. Especially play with the king. Just check the screenshots. You can do this same time. Bretonnia is very strong. Just don't use peasants. A lot of cavalry might seem, hard to handle. But don't think that if you have cavalry that you just need to flank. Some of the cavalry force will act as the anvil, or all will be just anvil, or all will just be hammer. Really depends on which ones you get in your army. But you always want to deliver a charge. It's how the cavalry deals damage. Units like questing knights, like Royal Hippogriff knights, they don't even need to deliver a charge to do damage. As AP. Petronia, when was released initially, was overpowered. They nerfed the economy a little. It's still very strong. Most of my Bretonnian campaigns I played with house rules. And some of them prevented us from using tier 4 and tier 5 units. And with Knights of the Realm and Quest Knights, we still murder everybody. We had a battle where we fought outnumbered in the forest against the elves. You can watch the highlight. It's a really huge battle, huge mess. Good watch. It was 3 Bretonnian armies against 4 elf armies on one of the largest Wood Elf battlefields. And Wood Elves are no joke. They are one of the most overpowered factions in Warhammer 1, if not the most overpowered one.
Mother.
They're the nastiest enemy you can have. What the hell was that other army?
Druki! Favored of the Witch King.
She recovered from that drop from the wall. Guess we just raise this one. We'll just occupy.
Noble of Nagor.
They can be everywhere. This is just small garrisons, just auto resolve.
Go kill!
What units are so strong with Wood Elves? Most of them. What the makes Wood Elves very powerful is a combination of everything, really, but mainly the Legendary Lords and the battle skills. They have the best battle skills in the game.
Let them know death's touch! The whispers grow louder.
Battles like this at this stage of the game are just auto-resolve. It's only 10 unit garrison. How do you siege battles if you have a full Bretonnian cavalry army? Well, if you're not limited by any of the house rules, you're gonna have flying units. Flying units are the best units to attack a walled city.
Druki servant.
You're gonna have a Hippogriff on your Lord. You're gonna have Pegasus on your Paladins. And you're gonna have some Royal Pegasus Knights or Royal Hippogriff Knights. They murder people on the walls. Truffle S, don't you have a Pure Shades Lord? No, no. The Jupiter did not align with Earth this week. I'll try next year. Yeah.
Hateful bidding.
Hey Mimda! Yoo-hoo!
Bloodshed becomes me.
Corruption is right.
I think they're fleeing because this army was about to go into the water there. And they should do some good stuff here.
Impossible.
Unwise.
Some good stuff here. Oh, this is a fun army to fight against. What the hell is this, man?
Guide us, Kay. Revenge awaits.
Can I show the way I skill Marathi? Sheriff. Sure, just remind me of this battle. When the fighter wizard with 3 battle skills. She has really high resistances. Like, if anybody has magical attacks, it can't do anything to her. Nada.
Marathi.
Lords, heroes, or the magical attack units. Oh, look at this. 70 magic resistance with 20% ward save.
Battle ready.
What the hell is that? Bastillid on the Solar Engine?
Bolt throwers.
Marathi. Mistress of whispers. Death hag.
I don't know what if we even use the units here. I mean, battles like this, it's a potential heavy friendly fire. I love fighting the Lizardmen, man. I love fighting the Lizardmen. Let's bring it on. There's some temple guards here, huh?
Shadowy overseer.
So go see what's up there.
Marathi moves. Marathi. On the move.
This is Mumbo Jumbo guy,
Forward.
I have 3 heroes there.
Mother
No
of
magic
the
attacks.
As you say. First sorceress.
This is fine here. Let's try to avoid from the fire here.
Chloe, I move.
Slow down this unit.
Attack. Feel like this.
So kill the lord there. Just deny, deny. No approach.
For vengeance. King's chosen.
Send our Hags on that.
Death hag. Mother of the true.
Oops! My bad! The legendary lore buffer shade is so sweet.
Beautiful, deadly, victorious. Mercy is a quaint thing. With bitter
Oh, these
ambition,
bosses won't land, huh? These bosses won't land. This is a walled up.
Mother of the
So, this is Marathi. We went with Hekate's Blessing, Power Drain for Sorceress, Blessed by Evil. The top initial wizard one. You don't need Earthing. She has, you can use a Potion of Healing, or you can use the Soul Stealer for healing. So who cares about very rare miscast? The Blessed by Evil makes this point really bad. We have the Mount, of course. We have the Wound Maker, 3 points only here. Post Seeker, and we went into this area for toughness, damage, and debuff. Goes very well with with another thing we have on Glittering Scales. If I would do all over, I probably would just take toughness here, not take Enchanted Beauty or Deadly Onslaught, and consider 2 more points in the Veteran Battle Skills. Even increase the quality of her army maybe a little bit. We have Power of Darkness 1 point, 2 points in Soul Blight. We only 1 point in Miasma, 1 point Life Leeching. Doom and Darkness is a no, pointless. Speed of Shade, Soul Stealer, Spark Conjuration, Smoke Mirrors, all 1 point. Increases the speed of the army. Removes the armor on the enemy. And we have the Archon here. This goes really well with any spell you cast, really. We went for the Chief Master and Raid Leader. I really don't really matter what battle skills you go with her. Marathi, couple of heroes and a couple of Black Dragons, kill anything. You don't even need the battle skills or the battle dragons. But you know, battle skills are nice, make you overpowered.
Cruelty and violence.
Magic
You can always create huge groups of enemies around one of your characters or one of your Hydra or Dragon, then just use the magic to murder everything. Same way you would play with Teclis. Except Teclis does it better. He does it better. He has better spells for this. Really situational how you pile them up, really. Very simple Flock of Doom just murders everything while you shoot them. Or use the heroes. Here it's going to be a little random with a Pit of Shades and Blade Wind. Pit of Shades, they need to be in position, and Blade Wind will be random. Chill Wind and Blade Wind is very powerful. At the Bella sometimes it also says 400, 700 kills. Depends who you really fight.
Observe me. Observe glory.
There is growing unrest.
Teclis is a better wizard, while Moratti is a better fighter. Moratti is not just a wizard; he's a fighter. She's a fighter and a wizard. You can pretty much kill anything one-on-one if you have the right items.
Know me and despair.
Just go for the safe play. Go for the Flock of Doom Overcast. Flock of Doom Overcast. If you don't have archers, sure, Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning is gonna be situational. Why would you not have archers, right? I like a combination of when casting spell on Teclis, the Flock of Doom, the Phoenix spell, situational, but does sometimes a lot of damage, and Regrowth. Just combining those with all the bosses that you get and just shoot them.
Dark and noble warrior.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Certain spells, are expected to do a lot of damage, but they don't do always a lot of damage. And there is always reliable spells which you can use. And in certain cases, those spells which are expected to do damage and which most times they don't do, it's only really not required. And you lose focus of the bell. You try to do everything about that spell. Just think about it. Think about your strategy and tactics in bell when you're having an approach. I'm gonna use a bit of Shades. I'm gonna use Dwellers Below. I'm gonna use some other Momo Jump Vortex. It's gonna be a different approach to the bell. Sometimes you're gonna spot opportunity and cast it. Sometimes when you wanna rely on these spells, you're gonna have to develop a certain situation in the battlefield position which will make sure the enemy gets punished when you cast these spells. So it's gonna be situational, all on purpose. All spells like Flock of Doom will guarantee damage always. And doesn't require you to do some mambo jump on the battlefield.
Such slaughter awaits.
If you're relying on magic to kill stuff.
Certainly not. Misguided.
Absurd.
If these guys have range here, I'm gonna go mad. I'm gonna be mad if they have range.
Never.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
The mother. My children.
Okay. Can we forfeit this one before the rebellion? We can. Because they went. Those guys gonna get wrecked there. And, where the hell are these guys going? The far one of these islands. This thing is finally tier 5. Hallelujah. Finally tier 5. I'll call it plus 15. Plus 15.
The very air is tainted.
Okay. Very air is tainted. That's because we're spreading chaos corruption, man. We corrupting our own people without their knowledge. So what do we need to do here? We need to destroy Order of Lord Masters. They have 2 regions remaining. Which are these 2 regions? The Fop Island number 1 and Fop Island number 2. Fop Island number 3 is currently a ruin. It's a good thing it's a ruin here. So there are only 2 islands here. This is they're all military, I think. We also have to destroy Last Defenders. They have 5 regions. That's 1, 2, probably 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they pretty much has this coast here. They probably have around 3 armies. And we also have to destroy the rodents down to 3 regions, 1 army. The regions are Mambo Jumbo here, this region here, this is their only military. And the last region seems to be here in Uatek. And this is it, Domination Victory. Just these 3 factions. We're gonna be finishing this campaign within the next 2 streams. Today I didn't get any sleep pretty much, and I'm gonna go try sleep now, get at least 10 hours. When I wake up, we're gonna be having a second part of this stream. And of course, guys, if you don't follow Twitter, don't read the channel feed, don't have notifications on, or don't get the Steam announcement, I always send this announcement before the stream goes live. Or if you know there's any news, stuff like that. So we are done pretty much now with part 1. Just been a little over 2.5 hours. Hopefully when I get back I'll be rested, and we might even finish the campaign in the next stream. And then we'll be counting sheep until the release of Empire, Immortal Empires. Maybe load the map, the campaign with Krogar, and have some fight with there. I like playing the Dark Elves. There's not on the list of my favorite factions really. They're quite low on my list of my all factions. The slave economy, their position very powerful. Just take slave economy in 1 province. But things that are really strong is their barracks. The units they unlock with the barracks are just crazy. They probably have the best barracks in the game. And dead hags. But it's probably because I'm biased towards the High Elves. High Elves are my favorite in Warhammer 2. The Dark Elves are my least favorite elves. The Wood Elves are one of my favorite in Warhammer 1. I have always so much fun playing the Wood Elves. Finished about 7 Wood Elf campaigns. Wood Elves and Argolon combined. Last time we played Wood Elves, I finished the campaign in 1 sitting with Orion. It can be a very short campaign or a very long one, deciding depending what you want to do. Hey Icarus, I just said we're gonna be counting sheep. Load one of the previous campaigns and see if we can do something. I'm not gonna be starting any new campaign before Immortal Empires release. I'm gonna stream Elex. Why is the picture so red? I would stream Elex if I had a better CPU, but no, I'm not gonna stream Elex. Probably have just 7-hour streams, and for the rest of the time I'm gonna play Elex alone, cheating you guys. Have Elex all to myself. He's going to load his other campaign and get a Pyramid of Nagash achievement. No, I'm not sure why you said Kappa there, King Rom. That's a good idea. I bet I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I love Empire. I finished like 10 Empire campaigns and I still want to play more. I want to play more of Empire. It's better to start with Gelt, but Kalfan is my favorite. It's a different, feel when you start with a different lord. We're going to go the same perversions. We'll have a quality armor Kalfrans, killer Kalfrans build. Gelt will have his gunpowder army, and we do some perversions with Volkmar. We're gonna go full tank build, and we're just gonna be bullying anybody. You guys seen my last campaign? We min-maxed Volkmar, and he's the second toughest lord in Warhammer 1. Just pin a lot of stuff and kill them with magic. Why build one pyramid when you can build the one Hexadal 2? I actually built that one. What is it called? The Stellar Pyramids of Mambo Jumbo. The Stellar Pyramids of the Southern Sky. Yeah, I built that one. This pyramid taking only 6 turns, man. It's a small pyramid, man. I'm not happy with this. If I'm building a pyramid, it has to be at least 20 turns. Anyways, guys, we're done for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Latest might be in probably 10 hours. We're gonna have a late stream. See you guys later.